Good morning, everybody. Have a great and safe day to you all. Today, in this video, we will discuss about the process of DNA replication in prokaryotes, and particularly, we will focus about the process of initiation in DNA replication first. Let's come. What is replication of DNA? The replication is one of the essential process in cell which takes place prior to cell division, and it is also associated with a number of cellular activities. Okay. During replication of DNA, first the two strands of parent DNA separate, producing template strand. After formation of template, against each template strand, another new strand is synthesized. The template strand and the new strand, they again combine, producing DNA. That means from a single DNA, two daughter DNA are produced, and these DNA are just like the mirror image of the parental DNA. Hence, during replication, the amount of DNA going on doubling. So, in case of prokaryotes, the mechanism is simple, while in eukaryotes, it is rather complex. Let's come to the time of site of DNA replication. In case of prokaryotes, the replication takes place inside the cytoplasm, as nucleus is absent. Suppose this is one of the prokaryotic cell, there is no nucleus in prokaryote. The circular DNA present inside the cytoplasm. All the machinery supporting replication of DNA in prokaryote also found in the cytoplasm. So, in prokaryote, the cytoplasm is the site for replicating DNA. In eukaryotes, the replication is confined to the nucleus. Inside the nucleus, the parent DNA along with all cellular machinery are found. That means the enzymes, the proteins, the required material. So, in eukaryotes, the replication takes place inside the nucleus. The site is different. In prokaryote, it is cytoplasm. In eukaryote, the site is nucleus. Let's see what are the time of replication. In case of prokaryotes, there is no specific time. In case of prokaryotes, there is no specific time. Prokaryotes में cell prior to cell division, the replication takes place. Prior to cell division, prokaryotes, it takes place before cell division. In case of eukaryotes, it takes place at S phase. इंटरफेज में जो एस फेज होगा वही एस फेज में होगा रेप्लिकेशन यूकैरियोट का. ताले इन यूकैरियोट इट टेक्स प्लेस एट एस फेज ऑफ डी माने इंटरफेज द रेप्लिकेशन टेक्स प्लेस ड्यूरिंग एस फेज. G1 phase, S phase, G2 phase, you know it. At S phase, the replication takes place in eukaryotes. So, in prokaryotes, it is quite simple, and in eukaryotes, the process of replication is quite complex. Let's see what are the different events, molecules associated with. Then come to the unit of replication. The unit of replications are called as replicons. The replicons are, in case of prokaryotes, in prokaryotes there is a single replicon, one replicon in prokaryotes. In eukaryotes, there are many replicon. Eukaryotes, many replicon. Why it is so? In case of prokaryote, the DNA is smaller, and there is no specific time period for the process of replication. It takes place prior to cell division. That means how much time it may take, it does not matter. But in eukaryotes, the replication must takes place within the S phase. So the eukaryotic replication should be enhanced by formation of a number of units. Suppose this is the eukaryotic DNA. This eukaryotic DNA has been divided into number of replicating units. Suppose this is one replicon, this is another replicon, this is another replicon. Each replicon have to replicate at a time. The replication starts in each replicon at a time from the middle point. So the replication became easier and faster. But in case of prokaryote, due to one replicon, the origin point is single. The point from which the replication starts within the replicon is called as origin of replication. In prokaryotes, there is a single origin of replication because the replicon is single. In eukaryotes, there are many origin of replication because यूकैरियोट में ज़्यादा रेप्लिकॉन होगा, इसलिए ज़्यादा origin point भी होगा. First of all, let's to analyze what is the molecular structure of each origin. Come to this origin point is the start point of replication. In case of prokaryote, there is a single origin. The DNA in prokaryote is circular DNA. It is circular DNA, prokaryotic DNA. In the circular DNA, there is a single origin. This origin is represented as origin or chromosomal origin of replication. Clear? Single origin from where the replication takes place on both directions. The replication hence is called as bidirectional type. Okay. If we analyze the structure of origin point, it is variable. यूकैरियोट में तो मैं बोला था ज़्यादा रेप्लिकॉन होगा, ज़्यादा origin भी होगा. Suppose we will take the example of yeast. There are about 400 replicons in yeast. So 400 origins आते हैं. The number of replicon increases, the more number of origins आते हैं. So in higher and complex eukaryotes, the number of replica further increase. 400 replicon, 400 origin found in yeast. In other eukaryotes, the number is further more. Let's see what is the composition of origin. What are the composition of origin? The origin in case of prokaryote, we are taking the example of E. coli here. In case of E. coli, the origin point or origin of replication consists of 245 base pair. The origin consists of 245 base pairs. That means the origin is 245 base pair longer. In other prokaryotes, it is more or less in number. but the composition, the zones in this origin are similar in all cases. Let's see what are the components of origin point. The components of origin point. How many base pairs I have told? There are 245 base pairs found in the origin. Suppose this is the circular DNA having origin. This origin consists of 13 Marr zones. 13 Marr zones. This is 13 Marr zones. We know monomer, single, dimer, double, trimer, tetramer, like that. 13 Marr. That means 13 nucleotides in each zone. The zone A, B and C. These are 13 Marr zones. So the number of base pairs are 13 into 3. Okay. After the 13 Marr zones, there are 4 9 Marr zones. 4 9 Marr zones. These are 9 Marr zones. That means there are 9 base pairs at each sequence. Okay. This 9 Marr zone is called as DNA A box. This is DNA A box. This DNA A I have written here is a protein. The protein is produced by DNA A gene. As DNA A protein attached to this side, it is called as DNA A box. Clear? This is the origin point, molecular structure of origin. 9 into 4, 36, 13 into 3, 39 base pairs are there. Okay. In 13 Marr or 9 Marr zones, the replication is initiated at this zone. What happened? According to the process of replication, if we this 13 Marr zone is rich in adenine thymine. This is 80 rich zone. We have read it, the Tata box, you know Tata box or Prinbo box, because thymine, adenine are found in this 13 Marr zone in maximum amount. Okay. What happened? During replication, these two strands separate first. After separation of two strands, against each strand, template strand, daughter strands are formed. So let's see what happens. During the process of replication, at first the DNA A box, I have told you, this is the point, this is the point, this is the 13 Marr zone, this is the 9 Marr zone, 9 Marr zone. What happened? First, the protein DNA A, it is one of the hexameric protein, DNA A protein. This is DNA A protein. This DNA A is a hexamer protein. When the hexamer come to the 9 Marr site, what happened? Immediately this 9 Marr zone wrapped around it, so that the 9 Marr zone come closer to 13 Marr zone. This is the 13 Marr zone. 9 Marr zone come closer. What happened? After that, it is coiled. Which part is coiled? 9 Marr zone coiled itself. The after coiling of 9 more zone around the DNA A protein, a complex is formed, that is DNA A and ATP complex. This complex is active complex called as pre-primosome complex. After formation of pre-primosome, it started degrading the hydrogen bonds at 13 mer zone. When the hydrogen bonds degraded, what happened? In 13 mer zone, a bubble is formed. This is the 9 mer zone which have been coiled already. This is hexameric protein, and at the 13 mer zone, a bubble is formed. At the 13 mer zone, a bubble is formed. This bubble is called as replication bubble. This is called as a replication bubble. Replication bubble. From this bubble, replication is initiated on either side. From this origin point, the replication is initiated to both sides of DNA. I have told you the origin is present at the middle of replicon, so equally from the bubble it can proceed in this direction and in this direction also. Okay, replication bubbles formed already. After formation of replication bubble, another protein DNA B, this DNA B otherwise called as helicase, bind to the bubble for the process of replication. Okay, I am doing half of the replicon first here from the bubble. This is the half portion of DNA, half portion of DNA, another half is here. From this place the replication started in this direction. This is the 3 dash, 5 dash, opposite to 3, this is 5 and this is 3 dash. Okay, the DNA protein only help in formation of bubble. The DNA B protein, it is stimulate. For the function of DNA B, the DNA B is to split the hydrogen bonds, that is between purine and pyrimidine bases. The DNA B split hydrogen bonds, but DNA B require the help of some other protein factors. It do not act alone. This DNA B act with DNA C, DNA D, D prime A, prime B, prime C. These are 5 complexes. These 5 complexes or 5 protein with DNA B is called as primosome. This is called as primosome. This is primosome. I have told you DNA A, ATP became pre-primosome. This became primosome. Once primosome is synthesized, the replication will proceed. The formation of primosome became essential for the process of replication. So after formation of primosome, what happened? प्राइमोसोम फॉर्मेशन होने के बाद क्या होगा? ये डीएनए का स्ट्रैंड खुद ना खुद सेपरेट होकर जाएगा. ये डीएनए स्ट्रैंड स्टार्टेड सेपरेटिंग फ्रॉम ईच अदर, प्रोड्यूसिंग द डीएनए स्टार्टेड प्रोड्यूसिंग. लेट मी to erase it. After the replication fork is formed, this is called as replication fork. Here this is the primosome, this is primosome, that means the DNA B along with some other proteins. Okay, the two strands became stabilized by another protein called as another tetrameric protein. Like these are tetramer. 4 units are there. The tetramer proteins attached with the single strands. These tetramer proteins are called as helix destabilizing protein. Helix destabilizing protein. The helix destabilizing protein is otherwise called as single strand binding protein. We have heard its name, single strand binding protein. This binding between the tetramer is called as cooperative binding. Let's see, this tetrameric protein do not allow the coiling of DNA strand again. Once the single strands are formed, they are stabilized by single strand binding protein. Okay. Now the template is ready for the process of initiation of replication. What happened after it? After that, another enzyme, that is primase. The primase is RNA primase. RNA primase. This RNA primase started synthesizing a primer. It started synthesizing a primer. The primer is synthesized at the 3' end, 3' end. This is the leading strand, and in the 5' end it is synthesized away from it. So this is leading, this is lagging strand. After formation of primer, these are the primer synthesized by primase. These are primer. The process of initiation of replication being complete, after which the elongation and termination started. Okay, we will discuss the elongation and termination process in in the forthcoming uploads. Thank you for watching this video. Please share and subscribe if you like it.